Hello everyone, this is Providencia. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make my Puerto Rican rice and beans. This rice is very flavorful. You can pair it up with some chicharrones like I did it right here, or some fried pork chops with some plantains. It's very delicious. With that being said, let me show you how I make it. To my pot, I'm going to add 1 cucharon, which is a kitchen spoon, of achiote oil. I'm going to write down how you make achiote oil. They also sell the bottles in the supermarket, but it's best if you make it yourself because it is expensive to buy it in the supermarket. Or you could just use canola oil, corn oil, vegetable oil, whatever you have on hand. I'm also going to add some ham and pardon my nails. I made the chicharrones and the sazon. Yeah, it kind of made my fingers orangey, so I'm sorry about that. I did wash it, but you know how it is when you use sazon with your bare hands. But as I was saying, this is ham. I had it in the freezer. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be adding. You can add as little or as much as you want depending on how much ham you want in your rice. Just make sure it's not like the deli ham. I'm going to add some sazon líquido, ranchero, about a kitchen spoon full of ranchero. But if you want to add sofrito, you can add sofrito. I'm going to also leave the link to my sofrito in the description box below. Here I have some fresh garlic and I'm going to add a tablespoon. By the way, this is on low heat. Every time you add something, just let it cook for a few minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes. Let those flavors come together. One tablespoon of tomato paste. If you don't have tomato paste, you can add a half can of the 8-ounce tomato sauce. But try to use the tomato paste. I'm gonna add a can of pinto beans, juice and all. This is a bigger can, so be mindful of that. You could buy these beans at Aldi's. It's very delicious, highly recommended, and as you can see, it's 1 pound. I'm gonna add adobo, and this is the one without the pepper, which is the blue top. I'm gonna add about a half a tablespoon. An envelope of sazon. Black pepper, add to your liking. Oregano, add to your liking. Mix everything together and let it cook for a few minutes. Here I'm adding 5 cups of medium grain rice. I like to use this brand called Rico. You could use long grain rice, but just remember that, you know, with medium grain rice and long grain rice, depending on how much you're making, the amount of water is kind of different. So read the back of your bag of rice and see how much water you gotta add to how many cups of rice you're gonna make. Next, I'm gonna add some water. I started with 2 cups of water. I was gonna add 4 cups, but then I realized, no, I think this is good right here. So I ended up adding 3 cups of water. You're probably thinking 5 cups of rice and only 3 cups of water. Remember, we added the water to the beans as well. So, yeah. You're gonna want to taste your rice while it's like that, you know, liquidy. And if you feel it needs a little bit more adobo or some salt, then you add to your liking. I'm gonna taste it again just to make sure that my rice is flavorful. I felt it didn't need no adobo or no salt, so we're just gonna wait for the rice to dry up. At this point, you're gonna want your rice very high. You want your rice to dry up before you could cover it up and then put it on low. When you're stirring your rice, scrape the bottom. You don't want too much pegao or con, which is the sticky rice. So try to scrape as much as you can. Once the rice is dried up, you're gonna want to make like a little well. I added about 6 culantro. But if you want to add cilantro, you can. Just put it in the center and then form like a mountain or a ball to your rice. You don't want none of that sticky rice to be on the side of your pots. Put the aluminum foil, put your top, put it on low, and this rice should be done in 30 to 35 minutes. I'm frying some chicken here. I'm gonna make chicharrones. I did do a video on this particular day on my chicharrones, but without realizing it, I didn't record when I was adding everything to my chicharrones, the ingredients. So I said, I'm not gonna be able to post this video, but I will definitely do this video again when I make chicharrones, so it will be on my channel. I do have other chicharrone recipes in my channel. I'll leave it in the description box below, but this day I made it a little different. I really wanted to show you guys how I made the chicharrones that day, but it's okay. I always make chicharrones, so I will be bringing that very soon to my channel. The chicharrones is done, nice, crispy, golden, very soft in the inside. When I tell you that my husband and my kids devoured those chicharrones, they surely did. I didn't eat no chicharrones because I am kind of going through like a health journey. I've been food prepping. Every Sunday's my meals for the week, which is like tilapia, salmon, baked potatoes, a lot of vegetables. So everything that I make for my family, I'm not eating. I'm eating my own meals for, I could lose a couple of pounds.
Día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? Y por todo yo brindo, desde lo feo hasta lo lindo. Tú eres una prueba que el mundo.
So the rice is done.
Quería casarme, yo tan loco en ilusionarme, creyendo en tus besos y tus caricias. La verdad no fue el culpable. Ay, todo tiene un propósito y dejarme será solo uno más. Siempre a medias no he logrado encontrar mi otra mitad. El tiempo dirá, el tiempo dirá. Y cuando la encuentre de ti no me voy a acordar.
I'm gonna remove the culantro that was in the center, or in your case, if you decide to use cilantro, you're gonna want to remove it and just throw it away.
¿Con quién voy a compartir todas mis noches húmedas? Ahora quién me va a dar los besos como tú los das. Todo es una ilusión y eso lo verás. Tú amabas a Nico pero nunca.
And here is a close-up of the rice and beans. Definitely add the ham because it gives your rice a great flavor. Also, if you do not want to use pinto beans, you could use any beans of your choice.
Prefiero otra mujer, chica, si te vas y juegas otro.
On this day I made some plantains. Here's my salad. This is a vinaigrette. I like to add Asiago cheese inside. And yeah, that's what I made that day. Right here I'm frying my plantains. By the way, this is not the oil that I use for the chicken. On the other side I'm still frying chicken. It's just that I have different sizes of these pots. Here's the plantains. I got some mayo ketchup and some garlic. I will leave the link to the tostones, which is plantains, mayo ketchup, and my garlic sauce in the description box below. And here is the plate. Nice salad. The mayo ketchup and garlic for your tostones. Look at how beautiful and golden those tostones are. The rice and beans with the ham inside. Oh my goodness. My husband loves rice and beans. Me personally, I don't like rice and beans together like this. I would prefer it to be separate, and I really like the sauce. So that's why I made a small pot, because I made it for my husband. He really wanted my rice and beans, and I made it for him that day. Here is the chicharrones, which I'm devastated because I really wanted to show you how I made these delicious, golden, crispy, but soft inside chicharrones. But it's okay, I'm gonna make it one day for my channel. You could also squeeze some lime on top of your chicharrones. It's really good. Here's the plantains. Again, back to the chicken. I'm trying to show you guys angles, okay? And yeah, that's what I made for dinner that day. I'll make sure that I'll do a shorter video on the rice and beans, maybe less than 3 minutes for those that like shorter videos. And yeah, that's about it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know this video wasn't so long, but it was just one recipe, which is the rice and beans. Now, if I did a whole come cook with me video, it would have been like 30-40 minutes long. That's what people do not understand, because I received a comment the other day, shorten your videos, and I was a little bit offended by it, because I'm like, okay, shorten my videos, but do you know there's 7 recipes in this one video? That's why it's 40 minutes. People don't seem to understand that. If I'm only showing you one recipe, of course the video is going to be shorter, but it is what it is. You know, you can't make everybody happy at the end of the day. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care, God bless, and I will see you next week. Bye.